work wonders. I have seen God working wonders in my life, and I just want to say thank you today. I almost died, guys. I think most of you know how sick I was. And I could feel my soul I was dying that day. I would gasp. I had complications. My diabetes was so up, high blood pressure, everything. I was rotten. Most of you know how sick I was. Throughout my pregnancy, I got so sick that I thought one day, like I gave up and I said, you know what? Um, you get to a point where you accept and say, God, it's okay. I think it's my time. But what kept me going is the love that I received from you guys, Breathe Ladies, the pastor. You guys were praying for me. And when I went for Caesar the first time, okay, fine, I was pregnant, as you all know. And then the pregnancy, I had complications. My diabetes was so up, high blood pressure, everything. So I went to the hospital, and then the doctor said he was going to perform a Caesar. And I said, no, it's fine. And I mean, it's a private hospital, so I thought, oh man, we deal with these things. I work in maternity ward. And the doctor is our colleague, so I had no problems with that. Hey guys, Satan is at work. And one thing I have noticed, by the time you say, I want to pray, I have received Jesus, I want to turn my life around, things will just go south. Because now the devil wants to distract you. And you get to a point where you question God, like, okay, fine, I go to church every Sunday, I pray, I fast, I'm doing all this, but why am I going through so much? I go to that point, guys, where I said, hi man, maybe there's something wrong. Why is it that I'm praying? Why is it that every Sunday I try to go to church, but I'm going through this? But before that, I never had so many problems. So I went for the Caesar, and then I came back, my baby was fine, I was so happy. 2 days down the line, then it went septic. I was rotten, like I would smell, And I remember I was at home, because I got discharged, and then we went home. One day, I'm coming from the bathroom, I said to my husband, something is smelling. Only to find that the Caesar got rotten. So I had to go back to the hospital. I was crying. I think I stayed in the hospital for 4 days. I never told anyone. Even Mom Fundis, I told her, I think it was on Thursday, when I said, because I was laying in that bed, questioning myself, questioning God, everything, like, what is happening? So when I told her, she said to me, but Mama Junior, why didn't you say something? Then I said to her, you know what? It hasn't been easy. And I think her being a woman, and us women, we like sitting on top of things. We try to hide so many things in our lives, even if things are not going well. One thing I have learned, guys, depression is real. The devil is at work. Let's learn to share and talk to someone, even if it's not your relatives, even if it's not your friend, even if it's just a random person. Try to talk to someone. Ask someone to pray for you. Because sometimes you can't do it. You open your mouth and then you just go like, I can't do it anymore. But if that person is to pray for you, they fast, they do all these things, sometimes God can work wonders. I have seen God working wonders in my life, and I just want to say thank you today. It hasn't been easy. Even though I was discharged, up to today, I don't know how it happened. With all the money that the medical aids were paying up and everything, nothing was going on well. The doctor kept on coming, just look and say, oh, okay. Then he goes out. I cried. And one day, I remember my husband came to see me with Ujuju. It was on a Thursday. And I could feel my soul I was dying that day. I would gasp. I was gasping, like I just stopped breathing. And he's sitting next to me and he doesn't know what was happening. So I said to him, you know what, I just want to sleep, man. Take Juju home. I will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, he took this new baby home. He was 3 days old and he had to take him home. And I'm in hospital. So I said to him, go home. And I told myself, it's okay, I can die, man. Many women die through these complications. It's okay. But then I heard a voice in my head saying, you know what, go and pray. I stood up. Thank God I was alone in that room. I went in the bathroom. I was standing like this. I didn't close my eyes. I was talking to God, saying, God, but why can you allow this to happen? I mean, my kids are still young. You know, from that moment, I'm telling you guys, I never looked back. I was praying, and I even asked Umamfundis that, you know, what I need now, you guys have been coming, I think it was over a month now, people were coming to see me. I started in Netcare, then I went to McIntyre. But then I said, you guys, I don't want you to be coming to me anymore. Just pray for me. It's all I need. And those prayers kept me going. And here I am today. My baby is fine. I'm doing well. and I'm glowing. You can see I had 3 scissors. I have never seen it before. I work in maternity ward, guys. I have never seen it before where somebody goes for Caesar, they go the second time, they go the third time, and they make it. People die giving birth. Women know what I'm talking about. We hear about all these stories. You know, when I came back home, I couldn't believe it. I said to my husband, when I first came here that Sunday, I wanted to give my testimony, but I said, I am not ready, because I want to feel it. I want to feel that I'm ready to give this testimony. You know, my diabetes, I was taking insulin. Unyaradzo knows, ne? I was taking it, she knows how sick I was. Insulin this side, high blood pressure this side. Ooh, I am not taking nothing. I am so healthy. I haven't gone to the gym, nothing. The doctor just said to me, I remember one day Kundi said to me, when I said, oh, my diabetes, guys, people were eating here, I wouldn't eat, because now I was so scared, all this sugary stuff. Then Kundi said to me one day, my junior, stop giving the devil credit. Tell yourself that the diabetes will go away. So, and when I was in hospital the second time, the doctor came to me, they were checking my sugar every day. And he said to me, Tuli, you know what, I think you must just stop the insulin. At first, I thought he was going to stop the insulin and put me on tablets, because that's what they normally do. Then I looked at him, I said, Doctor, do you mean I must stop the insulin and take metformin? He said, no. I said, stop taking anything, because now your sugar is fine. I went home, I still have my machine, I still have my insulin, I still have all those things. I'm not using them. So really, I just want to thank God. I read in the Bible about God. Jesus said to this guy that he had helped, yeah, you must go and read it, ne? So that you can give a testimony someday. So Jesus said to this guy, go and tell the world what the Lord has done for you. And that man went and he was telling the whole world what the Lord has done. So in my position is what I'm doing. Don't be shy. Be proud of what the Lord has done for you. Tell somebody. I'm not going to stop here with my testimony. I'm going to change somebody's life. Guys, when you pray, things start happening. When the devil will test you, then you start questioning yourself, oh, hi, you hi. But pray, fast, and speak up. I just want to say today, I just want to thank God for really healing me. And I hope and pray that my story will change somebody's life.